I'm a CNA. This story takes place at work. Yesterday, I was pulled to the dementia unit. Getting pulled means they had a call-off, so they take a CNA from a well-staffed floor and move them to fill the vacancy elsewhere. I rarely get pulled to the dementia unit, so I'm not super familiar with those patients. In order to get from my normal floor down to the dementia floor, I have to go through a back stairwell that requires an access code. That's important. I always take the stairs rather than the elevator, but I only ever feel uncomfortable in this one particular stairwell. It just gives me the creeps, and I rush down the stairs as fast as I can. Again, I never get that feeling in any of the other stairwells, so I get down to the dementia floor, and I'm going about my day doing normal shift stuff. I'm assigned to the back section of one of the halls, and the last room in that section also gives me the creeps. No idea why. I just get a weird feeling whenever I'm in that room. I'm in that room providing care to the patient that's in there, and she goes, "He's here today, and he's mad. You were in his space." Mind you, this patient has dementia. They say all kinds of odd things, so I just brushed it off and went about my business. Fast forward to the end of the shift. I've given report to the oncoming CNA, and now I'm just chatting with her until I can clock out. She asks if anyone got really agitated, or if we had any issues on the shift that she should be aware of. I told her that everyone was pretty chill, except for that one woman in the back room. I told the CNA what she said about him being angry or whatever. The CNA looks puzzled and then says, "Did you take the elevator to get here, or did you take the stairs?" "The stairs," I replied. "Do you know why that stairwell has a keypad lock on it?" She asks me. Nope, no idea. I always assumed it was just to keep visitors from wandering around and getting lost. Here's the story the CNA told me about that back room and that stairwell. There was a patient who was in that back room. He was a bitter, angry old man. Many of our dementia patients are. He was known to kick and bite CNAs and nurses. However, he apparently had no chair or bed alarms we attach to patients that alert us if they try and get up and move around without us knowing. So one day, when things were busy, somehow he snuck off the unit and hung himself in that stairwell. That's why we now have a code on the stairwell so that a patient can never gain access to it again. Apparently, it's an unwritten rule that you do not use his stairwell or he'll get angry. According to the CNA, any patient that gets put in his room ends up seeing his ghost. Weird things happen in that room. TV won't work, lights go on and off, the vitals machine will randomly stop functioning, etc. So somehow, that patient knew I had taken the bad stairs, and knew he was upset about it. It totally creeped me out, and needless to say, I will not be taking those stairs again, if I can avoid it. Update on the haunted stairwell. I worked the 3 to 11 shift, my normal shift today. I don't take my lunch break until around 9 PM, so I'm on my lunch break, enjoying my momentary peace. All of a sudden, I hear the door alarm go off. The door alarm goes off whenever someone on the dementia unit, the locked unit where the patient committed suicide, leaves the unit. Obviously, I went into panic mode, despite the fact that I was on my break. If an alarm is going off, I'm going to investigate it. So, I traced the alarm sound to the stairwell. The stairwell. As soon as I opened the door, the alarm stopped. I went into the dementia unit and asked if any of their patients had set off their alarms, because obviously I heard it. Everyone I talked to said, "No, my patients are fine, no alarms going off here." And yet, in about 30 seconds, my charge nurse came down and said, "Did you hear that alarm going off?" "Yes," I told her. We checked the entire building, and nobody was unaccounted for. I had 10 minutes left on my break, so I decided to conduct a little experiment. I went into the stairwell and just sat there. I asked the deceased patient if he was there. I heard a rap on the staircase, like metal hitting against metal. Mind you, nobody is in this staircase but me. I asked if it was him that was setting off the alarm, and I got another rap. I asked him if he was okay, and there was silence. I asked him if he needed something, and I got another rap. I told him I had to leave, break was over, and that I'd be back on Tuesday. I planned to do the same thing, sit in the stairwell and try to talk to him. At this point, I'm not sure how to proceed. It seems as though I can only ask him yes or no questions. Any suggestions? Hello everyone, SinisterShaf here. I hope you enjoyed day 15 of ShafTober. Today's story was a very strange experience at work that I just had to share. I would like to thank the author for letting me narrate their story. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, share this video with your friends. You can now also follow me on Facebook and Twitter at SinisterShaf. Thank you for watching, and as always, Stay sinister.